Neba ekene munu. Asim kanko echiri ya zelu. Asi n'ụbọchị nketa adịrị na na mma. Na ya dịka echi na-echi ada agwụ agwụ. Otu anyị kwuru otu akọ ya dịrịrị. Ise, ise, ise. Dịka o si dị n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nketa, bịaba chi na-ewetara onye bụ ozi bụ Eastern News 24. Gbasịta maka ebe ife na-eme n'obodo anyị nọ n'ime ya, anụ nwere ụwa na-azụ n'iru akwụkwọ. N'ụbọchị nketa, ewetara unu update ihe Biafran Chief of Staff kwuru. Unu na-anụ ka o si ada na Finland, and ama m na unu na-anụ ka o si ada na United States of Biafra or Biafra Republic Government in exile. Gee ntị ka ihe Biafran Prime Minister were ikwu or the update o wetara n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị nke taa. Dịka ihe ga-ya bụ ife tọọ ntị na ana ka ị gee ya bụ ife o were ikwu, ị ga-esi dropụra ife iche n'ụdị nke gị gbasịta maka ya bụ ihe ndị a niile ọ rụtagasị aka dị iche iche. All right, over to you.
I'll be glad to work with you all. And finally, I am a pharmacist, a retired pharmacist. And I think that background is going to help me if I have to. Of course, there's going to be a lot of international contracts or engagements. It's going to help me in addition to my experience. So to achieve my goal, the goal of my department, I will collaborate with all the departments across USB, with international organizations, and then other sectors in this United States of Biafra. I'm here to serve you to the utmost level and to the best I've ever done. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Dan. We are glad to have you. At least we'll be sure that our money is in safe hands. Thank you so much. That's very important. That's all I get from Biafrans. They want to know where their money is, and we got the right person there. Thank you. Transparency is the key. Thank you so much. Then we go back to Reverend Anene. Reverend Anene, are you ready? I'm going to move to Dr. Dorothy. You take the floor, please. Honorable Law, go ahead. Honorable Law.
Okay.
Yes, those two. I don't know what is going on with their mic. You can take the floor. Yeah, thank you.
Hello, wonderful Biafrans. I stand on the existing protocol. My honorable COS, I greet you. I greet every member of this wonderful, hardworking cabinet. My name is Ulo, and I am the Secretary of Employment, Labor, and Productivity. And the goal of this department is that I would say this department has three components, which is the employment section of it, the labor section, and the productivity section. We plan to take the United States of Biafra on a renaissance. Europe went through their renaissance in the 14th century, which was marked by a period of revival in their classical learning and significant cultural growth and rebirth. And that is what Biafrans have been yearning for, a rebirth in our cultural, to go back to do things the way our ancestors, to revive our culture through education and through retraining. Now, the Renaissance, the Kano used to say that the United States of Biafra will be built non-stop for 75 years. So Biafrans, there's gonna be a lot of job to be done. You guys will build this nation for 75 years. And it would be a shining nation that will be spoken of years to come. So what's the goal or mission of the Department of Labor, Employment, and Productivity? In labor, our mission is to foster the welfare of the Biafran workers. The days of employers treat workers like a piece of crap over in Biafra land. We will promote dignity. We will promote the welfare of the workers and job seekers. You would not have to know anyone in Biafra land to get a job. It's your right as a Biafran to get a job. You will not sell your dignity to anybody for a job in Biafra land. You will walk into any office not knowing anybody, present your resume, have yourself be interviewed. If you're qualified for that position, you are going to get it. And if anyone assaults you, anyone insults you, it is the responsibility of the Labor Department to fight for you. The Biafran worker will never have to be insulted, assaulted, denigrated by anyone. You come to the labor and report, and then we go to war on your behalf. The days of you being abused will be over. So that would be the responsibility of the labor section of our department. And then you have the employment. It is the responsibility of the labor department to make sure that Biafrans are fully and gainfully employed. The jobs that match their qualification. You cannot read something that has nothing to do with what you read and be employed in an area where you're not productive. So we will engage schools to provide training. We will engage employers to provide retraining for their workers for continuous growth. So you will not become stagnant. And if you are in a position where you think you could do something else better, because in Biafra, we want continuous growth for you to grow. If you do better, Biafra does better. We cannot hold anyone back because we're holding Biafra back. So that's, and then in the productivity area, our job in the productivity area would be to measure how your productivity, if you are producing enough, what the prices, if the prices match with what employers can afford. We give economic statistics to the government so that they could make policies, and that will help set the standard of living for Biafrans. So we are here to work and lift up everybody like a rising tide. We all rise together. So anyone who, there are so many jobs in the Department of Labor, Department of Employment, and Department of Productivity. So for anyone who has the qualification, I was going through the U.S. Department of Labor budget. For this year alone, the Department of Labor in U.S., their budget is $14 billion. So I hope eventually someday our budget to retrain and keep our people employed will come something closer to what the U.S. uses to keep their people working. But if you have any qualification that you think would be helpful to the Department of Labor, please send your resume to our wonderful COS, and I would be looking through some of these resumes. I will be the coordinating secretary for the different departments, and then for qualified candidate, I would move your resume along. You do not have to know anyone here to get a job. Your paperwork will speak for you, and nobody else speaks on your behalf. Thank you so much. We looking forward to seeing your paperwork on our desks. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Okay,
Go
I'm
ahead,
available
President.
now.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you so much. It was difficult for me to get back on track. Anyway, I appreciate you guys, everyone here, especially kudos to our COS, the Deputy Prime Minister, and also our Prime Minister. He's an awful strong and powerful man, well organized. I have been in America too long. I'll put it this way to you. I've been working under also I'm a Minister of Urban Development and Planning. So I have been involved in urban development for 35 years here in America, in Houston area. We've developed a lot of cities, areas and subdivisions. So I'm pretty much aware of what it takes to make a nation be the best nation in the world. I've talked to our PM when we were talking. I told our PM that we will be better than Dubai. He started laughing. I said, I'm very serious. We're going to beat Dubai in the development of our nation. And I hear everyone that has spoken, especially the last young lady that spoke Honorable Obunda, Father, thank you so much for what you're doing. You're going to do, Obunda. Thank you very much. Because when Biafra comes, we will start. Once we go home, he's already here. Biafra is already here. When we go home, we're going to start providing employment for everyone that is at home. We'll start developing the areas that is already have challenges right now. You know how the flood destroys the roads. We'll begin to work on that. We have Ebube City that we will build from the scratch. And I want everyone to see what Ebube will look like. And also we'll involve all the states. We engage all the states. So I have a staff that are also listening to my conversation now, both from home and here in America. We will develop Biafra as one of the best nations in the world. And I don't know how much to say about that, but let me say this to you. Every department will be involved with us. We will involve all departments, every department in Biafra land. We'll provide you the space, the land to build, including agriculture. We'll give agriculture, mechanized agriculture. We'll provide such lands for them. We'll engage everyone to serve our nation. It is our responsibility, every one of us. So I look forward to working with each and every department. We appreciate you all being here. There's more to say, but I don't want to take any more time, but to remind us that Biafra will be the best nation. I don't want you to wake up in the morning in Biafra land and say, let me go to America. No, we'll be better than America. I guarantee you that. We'll develop the nation to be better than any state, any country in this world. I have done it here. I'll tell you the city that I worked on. It's called League City, Texas. It is where the space staff are. I mean, space. And then so many of very wealthy men have bought properties that are built in these areas that I'm talking about. So look it up, League City, Texas. So we have done great things over there, and we'll do better things back home where we have the freedom to establish a nation that will be better than any other nation in the world. Thank you very much. COS, thank you so much for involving us in this. I'm excited to see what will happen as we go forward in developing our nation. God bless you all.
Thank you so much, Reverend. And then I'm already in Biafra from your description. Biafrans, are you not happy? Are you excited? We are, right? Okay, next is Dr. Dorothy.
My God. Thank you so much. I'm standing on the existing protocols. I'm Dr. Dorothy Anthony. Actually, I am the secretary. I will be the secretary for the Department of Interior and Homeland Security. It will be a governmental body responsible for managing the United States of Biafra internal affairs, ensuring public safety, and protecting our nation from internal and external threats. The department will be working interwovenly with the Ministry of Defense. The role will also include maintaining the law and order, safeguarding our borders, managing resources, and responding to emergencies. So the department also will play a vital role in ensuring that our citizens feel safe and secure in their various counties, wards, or communities. Our nation's border will be secured, and the immigration will be managed effectively. And also the resources will be distributed equitably, and our national heritage will be preserved. In fact, this particular department will be the heart of United States of Biafra, at which mission will create a secured, inclusive, and equitable society. My dear Biafrans, as a foundational pillar of our nation, our new nation, this department will ensure that every Biafran has equal economic, political, and social opportunities. And bearing in mind that the vision for this department will foster secure and harmonious society where every Biafran will strive, will have the support, will have equal access to opportunities in order that every individual's right will be protected, and not just anybody coming anywhere to harass our citizens. We will be committed to safety and well-being of our citizens. Bearing in mind also that the mission of this particular department will provide robust and adapt interior and homeland security, every interior and homeland security services, which include not limited to immigration, citizenship services, customs, prisons, and correctional services, road safety and fire services, law enforcement and border control, protection and emergency preparedness, database cybersecurity and statistics, census and national identity, name it. And I'm also using this opportunity to tell my great Biafrans we have suffered untold hardship. And you should be very, very lucky that we have professionals, we have experienced Biafrans who are ready to sacrifice their life to make sure that Biafrans who have suffered will enjoy Biafra, no doubt about it. So I am using this opportunity also to tell you that we are going to employ professionals, experienced leaders, not rulers. We are not going to have rulers in Biafra land, but leaders. Leaders who will be respected, who will know who have the interest of their masses, the interest of the Biafrans in their hearts, and also those who are ready to learn. This is not a matter of I'm a doctor, I'm a professor, or I'm a whatever. It is a matter of, are you ready to learn? Are you eager to learn? So be resilient, be resolute that you're going to have the best. In as much as you're going to learn, every individual who is willing to grow and contribute to the nation of Biafra will make sure that everybody is on board. So please, my dear brothers and sisters, we use this opportunity to call everybody to come on board. This is your nation. It's my nation. It's the nation of our future generation. Everybody must bring his or her talents, her skills, to make sure that they work to make our Biafra nation what they know how best to do. Besides, those of us who are living abroad, honestly, I want to go home as I'm just sitting here to tell you the zeal other people have to go home and build Biafra. We don't mind building it from the scratch. We are ready. You have seen those who have already spoken, how resilient and how the spirit of Biafra is in them to build Biafra. Please forget about every distraction and focus on Biafra. Thank you very much. And this is a call to action. God bless us all. Bye-bye.
Thank you so much, Dr. Dorothy. Well delivered speech. Let me go next is Udwak Yohan. Oh, Gary. Are you there? Honorable Udwak Yohan. Okay. Next is Mazi Uche. Can you hear me? Yes. Honorable Uche, please take the floor.
Yes, thank you very much. Good evening, dear friends. Good to know this.
I think we lost Uche, Dr. Agi. Let's go to the next person, please.
Oh, really? Okay, I didn't know that. I thought he was looking. He wanted to.
Okay, I think it's back. Uche, we cannot hear you, Uche. Is it internet or what?
Okay.
Unmute yourself.
Okay, let's go to Honorable Praise. Honorable Praise, are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready. Can you hear my voice?
Yes, we can.
Okay. All Biafran citizens, home and abroad, dear brothers and sisters of the great nation of the United States of Biafra, I greet you all with love, hope, and unshaken optimism in the bright future that lies ahead of us. To my Biafran family across the globe, those in the homeland, those in the diaspora, and all who stand proudly under the banner of freedom, equity, justice, and progress, I salute your resilience, courage, and unwavering commitment to the ideals of our beloved nation. It is with a profound sense of responsibility and humility that I address you today as the newly appointed Secretary of Science and Technology of the United States of Biafra. I extend my heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for his sacrifices and visionary leadership. To our Honorable Prime Minister, Simon Joko, for his steadfast guidance, and to our dedicated Deputy Prime Minister, Honorable Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, for her wisdom and direction. I also honor the brave men and women of the United States of Biafra military and paramilitary forces. I salute you all for demonstrating courage and strength so far in safeguarding Biafra territory, men, women, and our children. And to all the members of the cabinet, deputies, and department heads who work tirelessly to advance our collective aspirations, I accept my heartfelt regards. I would like to begin my speech this moment by quoting the frequent words of the Prime Minister of the great state of Israel. In the name of Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu, and I quote, "The future belongs to those who innovate," end of quote. My fellow Biafrans, today I stand before you all to share a vision that will place the United States of Biafra on the global map as a beacon of innovation, technological advancement, and human ingenuity. The mission of the government of the United States of Biafra is clear. That is, to foster a nation built on peace, justice, equity, innovation, progress, and prosperity for all. Together, we shall rise as a people, united in purpose, to shape a future that generations will look back upon with pride. What are the challenges of the world, and what is our determination in form of practical solutions? As we forge our path, we must acknowledge the challenges that many nations face today, from the rapid impacts of climate change to economic instability, food insecurity, technological inequality, and the growing threat of cybersecurity vulnerabilities. The world has entered an era of complex and evolving crises. These challenges demand innovative and practical solutions, and I assure you, my fellow Biafrans, that under my leadership as Secretary of Science and Technology, our nation will not only address these issues, but become a leader in providing solutions to them. Here is our vision and practical solutions. One, we are going to empower a knowledge-driven economy. We know that science and technology are the engines of development. We will invest in building a robust educational system that prioritizes STEM, that is STEM, science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Scholarships, research grants, and partnerships with international institutions will ensure our youth are equipped with the skills to drive innovation. Two, agricultural transformation through technology. Food security will be achieved through technological integration in agriculture. With smart farming techniques, drone technology, and AI-based farming solutions, Biafra will become self-reliant in food production and a supplier to neighboring nations. Renewable energy revolution. We are going to harness the abundant natural resources of our land and sea through offshore solar energy, kinetic wind energy, and hydropower or hydroelectric energy on green hydrogen to provide not only clean, accessible energy, but resilient, sustainable, renewable energy for our people with advanced storage solutions like lithium-ion and solid-state batteries to address intermittency challenges. And this will help reduce reliance on fossil fuels and ensure energy access for even the most remote communities within Biafra territory. We come to the healthcare innovation. Through biotechnology and advancement in healthcare technology, we will improve life expectancy and quality of life for our citizens, making healthcare great again. Also, research and development in medicine will address diseases that disproportionately affect our people, while telemedicine will bring healthcare to every doorstep. We come to the digital infrastructure and cybersecurity. The future is digital, my fellow Biafrans, and the United States of Biafra will be the top digital hub of Africa. We will establish a secure digital ecosystem, creating opportunities for tech startups, digital entrepreneurs, and industries that thrive on cutting-edge innovation. The cybersecurity frameworks will ensure the safety of our institutions and citizens in an interconnected world. We move to the environmental sustainability. We are going to combat the effects of climate change by implementing green policies and conserving our rich biodiversity. We come to the space and advanced research. My fellow Biafrans, I urge you all, let us dream beyond stars. But you may be wondering, why do I say so? I stand before you today to inform all of you that the United States of Biafra will explore opportunities in space science and advanced technologies, positioning ourselves as a hub for innovation in Africa and beyond. And here is my call to unity and for your support. My fellow Biafrans, the journey ahead is not going to be an easy one, and is not one that can be traveled alone. It requires the collective strength and support of every citizen, both home and abroad. Let us rally behind our leader, Mazin Nandikano, our Prime Minister, Eba Simon Joko, our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, the United States of Biafra cabinet members, reps, and admins in various countries of the world, our security forces in the homeland. I urge all of you to support and contribute in every way possible to the development of our great nation, the newly redeclared United States of Biafra. I encourage our scientists, engineers, researchers, and innovators to rise to the challenge of nation building. To our entrepreneurs and business people, I call on you all to invest in the future of Biafra through the IOU program and other programs that the government is going to unveil soon. To our youth, you are the heartbeat of this new nation, the United States of Biafra. I urge you all, embrace education that offers self-sustaining hands-on skills, innovation, and service with unwavering determination. Remember, together we will build United States of Biafra that stands tall in the community of nations, a Biafra that our ancestors dream of, and our descendants, our future generations, will honor. Long live Mazin Nandikano. Long live our Prime Minister, Eba Simon Joko. Long live our Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabese. Long live all citizens of the United States of Biafra. Long live the indomitable spirit of our people. May the Almighty guide our steps and bless the United States of Biafra abundantly. My name is Praise Ebu. I have over 8 years of combined experience in computer engineering, network engineering, web development, cyber security, digital marketing, medical technology solutions, software management. I serve as the Secretary of Science and Technology for the United States of Biafra. Thank you all, and may Biafra thrive forever.
Let me say, thank you so much, Honorable Praise. Next is Secretary
Yes,
Ngozi, Education.
sorry,
Oh,
sorry.
okay. All right. Okay, Honorable Chair, you ready? Okay, go ahead.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Prime Minister Dr. Ngozi Orabese. Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, the media here today. My greatest respect goes to the Prime Minister, His Excellency, Honorable Francis, joining of the, and I know that a lot of Biafrans are expecting to hear in regards to our communication with the nation as an independent sovereign nation. I would want to of the lines from the 1933 of the 1933 Montevideo Convention. The political existence of the state independent of recognition by other states. Even before recognition, the state has the right to defend its integrity and independence, to provide for its prosperity, and consequently to organize itself as it sees fit, to legislate upon its interests, administer its services, and to define the jurisdiction and competence of its courts. The exercise of this right has no limitation than the exercise of the rights other than states according to international law. So the most important thing in diplomatic relations is to understand your rights, understand the international laws, and can be which within a channel of communication. We have our representatives all over the world. We have over 25 or 26 active liaison offices across the world, and we have already engaged countries in regards to communications of the declaration of the restoration of independence. Now we're in the post-declaration, and the commissions are also underway. We must inform them, notify them of the declaration of our sovereign nation, and to also seek for recognition and security/humanitarian support from these nations. One thing we have cleverly done is to understand how Biafra, the coming of Biafra, can leverage the fragile security and economic situation in the Sahel region. These are very, very important things Biafra do to put an end to the insecurity that is ravaging West Africa today. We have understand these factors, and these are one of the presentations that have compiled, and this on their way to different the world. It is also important that we have made communication to some of the organizations of the world that are necessary at this point in time for membership, so that Biafra can push this our sovereignty for the organizations, so that it is duly to make communication to let them know that Biafra.
Ndị banyị ngwadalụ nne nnukwu n'isi wee na-esoro anyị n'iru akwụkwọ n'ụbọchị uhuruchi nke taa. Ka efi were egwu gbasịta maka ya bụ ihe Biafran Chief of Staff kwuru n'iru akwụkwọ bụ Dr. Ngozi Orabese. Gịnị ka i were ekwu n'ụdị nke gị gbasịta maka ya bụ ife ndị a niile nọ okwu n'iru akwụkwọ? Drọpụọla ya lụ gị, drọpụọla ife iche n'ụdị nke gị ka a mara ife iche, your own reaction gbasịta maka ya bụ ife na Eastern News 24 ebe anyị si wetara ya bụ ozi. Ọzọ dị ka ịbịa bụ tụsakwa ya bụ ozi ka ụmụnna anyị dozi n'ebe dị iche iche wee marakwa ife na-emenụ, and we mara the update on the latest development on Biafra Republic government in exile. Dalụ linye n'ụmụnne m ka emesịanụ.